what we had a lot of groundwater coming through and leaching through the wall, which is just going to cause issues on the road surface when it comes to winter with freezing and frost. So what we've done is we've took the wall down, rebuilt the wall, and then behind the wall we've reinforced it with concrete so that the wall's not going to get pushed over with the ground when it moves. And also behind the concrete we're backfilled with loose 40mm clean stone. And basically what that's going to do then is allow the water to drain through into the land drain that we've put under the stone, and it's just going to hold back a lot of the weight, because if it were just soil up to the wall, all that soil is going to hold on to the water, which just makes it a hell of a lot more heavier and will create the wall to collapse. So we've took a lot of the weight at land drain at bottom to divert all the water into a drain. So all the water we're getting in the back of the wall, and it's just washed out all the mortar and just created voids where the water can just leach through. So what we've done is we've redone the wall, surround it, put the land drain in, and then we can manage where all that water goes then, rather than it just finding its own way. That's a vibrating poker. Basically what that does, it takes out all the air pockets in the concrete. I know now, because I've done the poking, that there's no empty voids at the back of the wall, which could get water in, eventually freeze and just create a bigger gap, and that freezing water will allow the stone and the concrete to move. So by vibrator pokering it, it eliminates that, so there's no air pockets and weak spots in the concrete. So basically we had machine down with grab on, take all the stone away, get the machine in to dig back out. It saves, again, a lot of man hours with the shovel. And then we can place it back with more precision, because the machine's doing all the heavy work. You've not got men tiring on corners of stone. Once we get a bit of wildlife that might come in danger, yeah, I have to find it part of my responsibility to eliminate that. Obviously, with the way the world's going, we need to be mindful of wildlife and conservation. So we try to save as many trees as we can, try to save as much wildlife as we can. Without the wildlife, without the trees and stuff, the earth's just going to turn to nothing, isn't it? So yeah, we like to do his bit.